and I am here to do my first impression of a C-drama that I am currently obsessed with. Oh my freaking goodness. Like literally when it came out, like when I saw the teasers of this drama, I was literally waiting for it and counting down the days, and when it finally came out, and I have VIP on WeTV because I watch it on WeTV, and they definitely give you more episodes. Though I have a trick for you guys. If you have a VPN, watch it via Indonesia. Indonesia has more episodes than the Not American region and stuff, so I do watch it on the Indonesian version, and so I got the early episodes. I watched all 8 episodes then, and now as at today they're now 12 episodes, and so I'm watching that. But I am really excited about this drama, and I can't wait to tell you all about it. So grab your tea mugs and come along with me as I give you my first impression of Dreaming Back to the Qing Dynasty. Alright, so Dreaming Back to the Qing Dynasty is a drama starring Landi, who I absolutely love, and Wan and Yu, and Yun Lai and Sun and K. And I don't know any of the guys, like their faces are familiar, but I don't really know them and stuff in terms of dramas. But the person that I actually went into this drama for was Landi, because I absolutely love Landi and stuff. So I'm like, okay, I want to check this out, number one, because of her, and then number two, I wanted to check it out because this was one of actually the first transmigration dramas that was books that was ever written, like during the time of Scarlet Heart's series and stuff. This was one of the first books, and it was really popular back then, so I did want to see what the drama version will be about. And for those of you who have watched Scarlet Heart Real, or the actual Scarlet Heart, like the Chinese Bubu Jinxing and stuff, it's actually based on the same historical figures and stuff, with the 4th prince and the 8th prince and the 13th prince and the 14th prince. Like, it's the same people, but instead of the love line being for the 4th prince being the main character or the main male lead, it's the 13th prince that's actually the main male lead in this. So it's kind of different, it's not the same. That's something I was actually worried about. I'm like, okay, how are they gonna do this? But so far the execution has been awesome. So let's go into what my first impression is. But first, let me give you a brief summary of what this drama is about if you've never really watched Bubu Jinxing or anything like that. So a really brief summary is basically, it's about this girl who basically lives in the modern world, in our world, in the 21st century, and she's an architect who basically an intern at an architectural company who's trying to make a name for herself in the architectural world. And one day this guy starts appearing in her home, and he's wearing like historical Qing Dynasty wear, and she's confused, like, am I seeing things or is this real? And while she's thinking, am I seeing things or is this real, we the viewers are also wondering, is she seeing things or is this real and stuff, and is the guy also seeing her or he's not? But it turned out that he actually is seeing her. He came from the past to the future, and the way he comes from the past to the future is anytime he sleeps back in the Qing Dynasty, that's over 300 years ago, he comes to the future and meets her. Now as time goes on, she realizes he can see her, and he can see her, and she can see him and stuff like that, and they become friends, they become close. He gets information about what the modern world is like 300 years after he dies from her, and they start developing emotions and feelings for themselves, like for each other. And she tries to push him away when she realizes, dude, this guy, I can't touch him, I can't kiss him, like we can't be together. I mean, how can you fall in love with someone 300 years ago? Like, how is that relationship gonna work? Long distance relationships don't even work. What about now 300 years ago? Do you understand how crazy that is? And he doesn't even come like, oh, he transports or something. He transports through his dream. So he isn't really real, but he's real. I know, weird. So she has all these thoughts in her head, and she's like, okay, I can't fall in love with this guy. She tries to push him away, and in the past, like after she tries to push him away, he goes and he plants this peach tree for her that grows in the future to tell her, look here, I'm not just a dream, I am real, and I really do care about you, and I want to marry you. And I'm like, you guys are crazy. How are you going to marry? Like, you're from 300 years ago, you're not real, you can't even touch each other. And so finally, one day, he succeeds in touching her, and they hug, and they're gonna kiss. I can't remember if they kissed or not, but then he disappears and goes back to the past. And she wants to meet him again, and the reason why he's even able to come into the future, I forgot to tell you that part, is because of this lamp that this mysterious old lady gave to her one day. And so she goes back to the Qing Dynasty palace, not in the Qing Dynasty, but in the future. She goes back to the palace. You know how tourists go to see the palace and things like that. So she goes there and she meets that same old lady that gave her the lamp that causes the prince to come and for her to see the prince. And the old lady is like, dude, he's not fake, he's real, you shouldn't have pushed him away. And so she begs the lady that she wants to meet him again, and she makes a prayer to God to please make them meet again. And as luck would have it, on a day when there was like a meteor shower and stuff, she ends up going back to the Qing Dynasty and meeting someone who looks exactly like her that has just died, that told her to take her identity. And so it's not like Scarlet Hat where someone dies and she enters that person's body. No, she actually in her full form goes to the past. Crazy, I know. So that's something else that was really different from Scarlet Hat, for those who have watched Scarlet Hat, which I thought was really dope, because I was scared. I'm like, okay, is she gonna have to die in the future? I really didn't want that to happen, which was one of the reasons why they had to cancel like transmigration dramas, because many people were killing themselves to go back to the past and marry the fourth prince. Anyways, she didn't have to die, so that was a good message. She just went back by her full self. Alive was the person in the past that died, and then she took her identity, went into the palace, tried to find the 13th prince, and finally found him. And then the story starts from there with her in the past and all that. So what I really love about this drama is I really did not expect us to spend as much time as we did in the future, but I am so glad they gave us that background, because it really cemented how I felt about our female lead and our male lead, like their chemistry, and how much I was shipping them, and I just wanted them to be together, and I thought everything was just gonna go perfect. And then episode 8 comes and they just destroy everything, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I guess this drama is not gonna be sweet or true and stuff. But one thing I love about this drama, like I said, is definitely the chemistry between our female lead and our male lead. I love how our female lead just tells her mind the way she wants to, but I feel like if you're one of the people who watched Story of Yangtze Palace and you had a problem with how she was basically Wei Yingluo was always talking to the king, you're probably gonna have a problem with this drama, because she basically talks to the princes like they're her mates, like they're servants like her and stuff, and she treats them equally. But I really love that about this drama, because she, unlike Wei Yingluo who lived in the past, this was someone who came from the future that's used to equality and things like that. So for her speaking in an equal manner to them and treating them like people who are the same class as her, it just goes to cement the fact that she comes from somewhere different, and so she should be acting and thinking differently. So I really like that about the drama, and the little detail that they still kept in there in the drama. I also like how she brought some things from the future to the past, in terms of like her attitudes, like things to change and things like that. And so far she hasn't tried to change the past. I mean, she might in the future, but so far she hasn't tried to do that. So I really like that about this drama. Something else I like about this drama is, even though you can see that a number of the princes are gonna fall for her, it's not done in a way that really annoys you. Like when we got to episode 8, there was something crazy that happened. I'm not going to tell you and spoil it for you, but there was something crazy that happened in episode 8 that made me almost drop the drama. But then I'm like, okay, let me just take a break. I'll be back to this drama. Luckily, no more episodes have been uploaded. And then I went back to it yesterday night, and it's just gotten better and stuff. So yeah, there might be points where something might happen, especially episode 8, that might want you to make you stop the drama, like, oh my goodness, seriously, I did not sign up for this mess. but don't stop, just keep going. I promise you it's not as bad as it seems. I mean, it might be frustrating, but it's not so frustrating that you want to tear off your hair, or you want to stop watching the drama totally, or that you should stop watching the drama totally. So just keep going. Something else I really like about this drama is how much love the 4th prince has for the 13th prince. I mean, that was something we saw in Scarlet Heart, but in this drama you can really tell how much he cares for his brother. That's why I'm just hoping they just don't mess it up in this drama, because if you make the 4th prince fall for Aigel, that's just gonna mess everything up. I would just like them to be friends and just keep the relationship as it is. So hopefully they don't make him fall in love with her or anything like that. And if you've read the book and if you know what's gonna happen, send me a private message so we don't spoil it for other people, because I haven't read the book but I've heard about the book and stuff. But yeah, I really like that about this drama. Something else I like about this drama is they are funny parts, like comedic parts, but they don't overdo it in a way that annoys me, because if you've been watching my reviews, you know I really hate comedy. Like, I don't like comedy at all, especially ridiculous comedy. Like, hey, you can put a spice of comedy in there, just don't overdo it. And this drama has not overdone it. That's something I really like about this drama and stuff. I also like how they try to make sense of how it was possible that she went to the past through physics and science, and or at least try and make sense. Yeah, things like this may happen, but no one's really sure. I mean, science is never 100%. Science is always 99.9 or something like that. So I really like that about this drama. If you really want a drama with great brotherhood and bromance, like in this drama they didn't make the crown prince the evil person. Yeah, he has his stupid traits and stuff, but he's not so evil like the other crown princes and other dramas that we try to topple over and have someone else installed. So I really like that about this drama. Something else I love is how her relationship with each prince is different, but she herself isn't really different. Yeah, she does certain things to maybe, what's the word, suck up to certain princes and stuff, but she's true to herself. So I really like that. And I love how you can see how each prince tries to accept her for who she is. Yeah, they tell her, dude, what you're doing is crazy, or you shouldn't be doing what you're doing, but they really do try to accept her for who she is and how she is, and that's why they really do appreciate her. So I really like that about this drama. Something else I love about this drama is not just her relationship with the main lead, our 13th prince, but also her relationship with the other princes and how it's gonna grow and stuff. So I really can't wait to see that. Going into this drama right now, I definitely have lots of expectations. So far, they have not let me down. There was one point, like I said in episode 8, where I thought, oh my gosh, they're gonna ruin this entire drama, but they didn't. So I do have hope for this drama. I just really hope they don't ruin it, like I've said, because most Chinese historical dramas tend to do that, where they start well and then they end horribly. So hopefully this drama till the end actually goes really well and it lives up to the expectation that I have set for it. But definitely right now, if I am to recommend it to someone, I'll definitely say check it out, and don't stop till at least the 6th episode. And if you get to the 8th episode and because of whatever happens in the 8th episode you say you want to stop the drama, I'll tell you to hold on for the next 2 episodes. If by episode 10 you're still not hooked to it and you want to stop because of what exactly happened in episode 8, then you can stop it then, but don't just give up on this drama just like that right now because of that situation that occurred in episode 8. Something else I found really interesting is, like I kind of told you, I went into this drama for the Landi, but I stayed for all the characters. Like the 4th prince is legit my bae right now. Like I am so drawn to all the other princes. Like they're all acting their roles really well and stuff. If there's anyone that say maybe they're not really bringing their A game to it, the fellow like maid servants along with our female lead that are in the same compound as her. But apart from that, the main characters are actually bringing their A game in terms of acting, and I like that I could actually recognize who her father was in terms of like all the male actors, and who the king was. So it was someone that you'd recognize. If you really watch Chinese dramas, then you should recognize who the king is. I just don't know his name, but I really like that they put some familiar faces in it, so I could recognize some people. So that's really nice. If you like bromance and sistermans and just like seeing girls stick up for themselves and fight for each other, then definitely check this out. If you like seeing a female lead that doesn't let people step on her, then this is definitely the drama for you right now. I mean, it may change in a couple of episodes, who knows. Dramas always do that, where they start good and then they end horribly, but definitely right now it's giving me the enough sistermans, enough bromance, and enough romance, like the perfect combination of the three. So I really like that about this drama. It was just really interesting though that they also brought her friends from the future to the past, like as reincarnations of themselves or something. So that was really interesting. That's just one thing that I felt like they didn't need to do, but I guess it just gave her a clear view of who's evil and who's not evil in the drama, like in the past and stuff. Since she knows their characters in the future, she was able to adequately deduce how they will be in the past. Something else I really like is how smart our female lead and our male lead are, like in their various realms. And even when she came to the past, like she was able to just deduce, okay, this person was evil in the future, so I shouldn't really trust this person all the way here. Or this person, let me see if this person was evil in the future, let me trick this person and see if they're gonna be evil in the past. And then she found out, oh yeah, they are evil in the past too and stuff. So I really like how our female lead is really smart. She watches out for herself. She knows what she wants. She goes for it like no one can stop her. Once she wants something, she's really true to her own beliefs. So I really like that about this drama and stuff. But yeah, I am looking forward to her and 14th Prince's relationship. Surprisingly, I really like 14th Prince, and I think that theirs will be one of those relationships that will give you a heartache and secondly in CDrama, and you're like, oh my gosh, I was really shipping you guys, I was rooting for you. But anyways, I definitely enjoyed this drama. What do you all think? If you've watched it, and if you've not watched it, definitely give it a try and come back and tell me your thoughts in the comments down below when you've watched it. Don't forget to give this video a like. Don't forget to share, subscribe, and keep being the awesome beautiful people you are. I will put links below for how you can check it out. From me to you all, you know I've got nothing but love for you. And if you can speak Chinese and like understand historical dramas and stuff, because I can speak some Chinese but not like historical dramas level, just modern dramas. That's why I don't watch historical dramas without subs. So if you can understand without subs, definitely check out like Tencent itself. It has even more episodes. But yeah, keep being awesome beautiful people you are. From me to you all, you know I've got nothing but love for you all. Stay awesome.